With you on SportsCenter, we know it's March Madness. The Lakers are trying to stay sane in the association, taking on the Heat. LeBron James ties Robert Parrish now for the most games played in NBA history, 1,611. They wanted to score as many points. We know it's virtually impossible. Austin Reeves finding a cutting LeBron. The layup plus the foul, a little circus shot there. They were down by 13 after the made free throw. Luka Doncic swishes the deep three, 21 points for him in the first half. Lakers still down by 8, Heat up. Bam Adebayo separates them a little bit more with that corner three. So they were leading at the half, on to the third. Lakers down by 3. Luka said, let's tie it up for once and all, and he does at 69. Luka again, the heat check. Drains the three. Ice in his veins. Lakers are up by 10 at this point. Luka pulls up from 3. No hesitation. He makes it. Luka just being Luka. He had 40 points through 3 quarters. When would he stop? The answer was it kind of looked like never. Luka drives, makes a shot, plus the foul. Lakers up 117 to 110 after that made free throw. But keep an eye on Luka. Also LeBron, there's Luka there for the putback. I got you, buddy. 50 points for Luka. Still not done, if you can believe it. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. LeBron finding Luka with the 3. The trend on the night, LeBron had 19 points himself. The Lakers were up by 7. Luka wanted to reach 60 points. It was 58 with this one. Finishes the game with 60. Lakers win 134 to 126. Here's Luka Doncic after this one.
60 tonight, 40 last night. I imagine you got to your room at about 5 in the morning. How'd you do it?
I don't know. I was tired. But, you know, that shows the team. We kind of played bad in the first half. We struggled. But we came back, you know. This talks a lot about the team. It says a lot. So, great win.
I suppose the most important thing for you is just to get a win. It's the 8th straight now. What kind of rhythm is the team in at this moment?
I mean, it's very impressive. I know a lot of people didn't get a lot of sleep yesterday. And we come here, you know, we fight till the end and win the game. That says a lot, like I said. Just an incredible win, and we got to keep going.
Luka Doncic and the Lakers did not arrive to Miami until about 4 in the morning. And still, Doncic now joins Kobe Bryant from April 14, 2006 against the Trailblazers as the only Lakers player with at least 50 points and 5 steals in a single game. It's the first time Doncic has done it in any uniform in his NBA career. Steals became an official statistic in the NBA all the way in 1973-1974.
Trying to imagine what he could do with a good 8 hours sleep. Back with Richard here now. This guy's incredible. Now, that's 8 straight games with 30, and he doubled 30 tonight. Put it in words, Richard, what you think of what Luka is doing right now.
He's showing you that he's that once-in-a-generation player. This is the Luka that every year we believe has a chance at the MVP. And that's what makes Luka so special. I was in Houston last night. Denver, they beat. That was a tiebreaker game. They go and win 2 games in Houston. I thought this was a throwaway game. I was like, there's no way. All of these guys show up at 5 in the morning. Everyone's available. Everyone plays. They're down in the first half, and they gut out a victory because of a majestic performance by Luka Doncic. If the Lakers aren't showing you something right now, if they're not showing you something right now, if you look at their last, not just Luka's play, but the play of DeAndre Ayton, the way that their team is coming together, it is a beautiful thing to watch, and they are going to be a very dangerous team. And let me just say this. You have Jokic, Luka, Jaylen Brown, Shea, Cade Cunningham, and you got Wemby, and you only have 5 spots on that first team All-NBA. That's going to be tough.
That is a competitive battle to get into those final 5. My math's not great, but he had 40 last night and 60 tonight. So I think that's 100 points, Richard. That's a pretty good 24 hours.
I went to Arizona, and I know that that's 100 points.
Richard Jefferson giving us his analysis here on what Luka and the Lakers are doing at this point in March. All right, let's get to some other action. The Spurs, they had a chance to clinch a playoff berth tonight with a win over the Suns. Devin Booker not much interested in that storyline. Gets into some paint, fadeaway, so good. He's just a scorer. Here comes Book, getting downhill, and with the left and one. He had 22. Suns up 6. They were up 10 in the fourth. Victor Wembanyama going to make an appearance. Oh, come on.
If you're going to make an appearance.
Yes. I'll just take that and just place it in the cup. And then he's got inside game, he's got outside game. We know about that. Triple. Spurs cut it to 4. Then they get it down to 2. Booker to Jordan Goodwin. Who is that masked man? Suns back up 5. 32 seconds left. Spurs down 3. De'Aaron Fox. Swipe a little hezzy. Gets it to go. It's a 2-point game. Spurs down 1. 9 seconds. Wemby. Come on. Splash. How about it? 34 for Victor Wembanyama. To the victor. Go to victories. 101-100 Spurs. They clinch the playoff. To the NBA we go. The top team in the East, the Pistons, got some bad news. Their star and leader, Cade Cunningham, suffered a collapsed lung in Tuesday's game. Will now miss extended time. Shams Charania reporting that the collapsed lung is considered mild, and Cunningham will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Here's JB Bickerstaff on the news.
It's our responsibility to keep pushing forward. And we know, he's there, rooting for us, pulling for us. Obviously, when he's around, he'll be cheering for us, help coaching, leading, all those things. So it's everybody's responsibility to keep moving forward. Head down, 10 toes forward, and go to work. And that's what the team's done all year. Not going to be able to replace what he does individually, but collectively, if everybody, just plays to the best of their abilities and plays to their strength and ticks it up a little bit more, collectively we can get the job done, and we've proven that all year.
If you've got to play without your star, a game against the Wizards isn't the worst way to start. Let's pick it up first quarter. Pistons already up 11. Karis LeVert finding Jalen Duren. There he is. Easy inside. Wizards' interior defense probably not too stern on this night. And then LeVert backs up into the corner, hits the 3. Pistons up by 24. Duncan Robinson picking up the change. Throw it up for Duren. Easy. Pistons only led by 8, though, at the half. Third quarter. It's an 11-point game. Duncan Robinson, double nickel, filling it up from outside. Pistons starting to pull away. Duren was the guy. 24 points and 11 rebounds inside. Not much resistance there. And then in the fourth quarter, it's LeVert stepping out. The Pistons do go on to get the win in the first game of Cade Cunningham's absence, 117-95, their 50th win of the season.
Perfect time to bring in Richard Jefferson. All right, Richard, Pistons, they handled business on the road without Cade Cunningham, but this was the Wizards. There will be far tougher tests ahead. So how do you think Cunningham's absence will impact this team down the stretch?
Well, okay, now look, this is the Wizards, so we're going to be very respectful. But ultimately, they showed the formula. J.B. Bickerstaff said no player can do what Cade Cunningham does for their team. He's so important. But if you look at the formula, Asar Thompson had 3 assists. Tobias Harris had 5 assists. Duncan Robinson, 2. Jenkins, 5. Then you keep going on the bench. Karis LeVert with 6. Sasser with 5. So what I'm saying is that collectively, they all have to play a system basketball and help each other. Be the best version of yourself is what J.B. Bickerstaff said. But when you have 5, 6, 7, 8 different guys getting 2 or more assists, that means that we're moving the ball. They had 32 assists in this game. Yes, it's the Wizards. But ultimately, when you look at them, that's the formula. It's got to be collective. Is it your night? Is it my night? It doesn't matter. We have to do it together. It's not going to be one central focus.
All right. Put it down as a win, even though it is the Wizards. The Pistons now, I think, 4 games up in the East. They got to lead on the Celtics, and they got to lead on the Knicks, Richard. But they still have to finish the deal. Do you think that they're going to be the top seed in the East without Cade Cunningham the rest of the regular season, if that is indeed the case?
I do believe so. I do believe that they're if you play team basketball on the offensive end and allow your defense to be your anchor like it's been all season long for the Detroit Pistons, you're not going to come in there and bully them because they don't have Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham's one of the best players in the entire world. So ultimately now you just have to move the ball. And so what they have to do in the last 10, 12 games, that it's not a sustained stretch over the season. They just have to hold on and let Cade recover. We don't know how long he's going to be out. It could be 2 weeks. It could be 3 weeks. We don't know if it's going to be the full season. So ultimately, when I look at the Detroit Pistons, hang your hat on your defense like you have all year long, and then you have to share the ball and get assists like you did in this game versus the Wizards.
It has certainly made the Eastern Conference, which is already getting a little bit more interesting, even more so now with Cade Cunningham going down for an extended period of time. Richard Jefferson here on SportsCenter talking us through it.
Coming up, we'll see if Wemby was able to clinch his first playoff spot and Luka scorched the Heat in Miami. That's next.